financing and financing education. We have a question about the crisis of public financing in higher education. Do you think it's a problem of bad governance or just simply the lack of resources? And to what extent is the Arab world exceptional in its financing problems for higher education?
Yeah, it's a very mixed picture in terms of the sheer number of graduates and probably in terms of quality. Arab higher education is underfunded, but if one looks comparatively at expenditures on higher education as a percentage of GDP or as a percentage of total government outlays, the Arab world is above average. I think it's ahead of sub-Saharan Africa, but it's well ahead of sub-Saharan Africa, but other regions as well. So there's a lot of money going into higher education, but in terms of, this is back to the trilemma, in terms of the numbers that are being educated, it's underperforming and it's underspending. So you see countries that are trying to tie themselves to the mast, like Egypt, put it in its constitution that a certain percentage of national resources had to be spent on education and a certain percentage of resources had to be spent on research and development on an annual basis. My impression is that Egypt hasn't lived up to its constitutional commitments, but it's come close, and it's probably a good thing to make a public commitment like that, so that you can at least be shamed if you fail to meet it or you fail badly to meet it. But as I say repeatedly in the book, it's not purely the absolute amount of resources going in. The Arab world performs pretty well. It's that investment is not having the returns it should have. And that gets back to job placement, job creation, and links of the university to the economy.
Great. So